G'day folks, I apologise if I'm a little bit silhouetted, but this evening I'm going bait fishing off the bank at a very, very low Waranga Basin. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Right, here we go. First rod's going in. I'm going to be using 2 rods with a paternoster rig on each rod, and I'm going to be using worms on each rod. Now normally I put them both in at the same time, but the other one needs to be rigged up. I lost it on a snag last time I used it, so I'll put this one in first. Then I'll put the other one in. I don't know how many rocks are going to be on the bottom out there. It's very rocky here. It's hard to imagine that sinker not getting snagged in all them rocks. But anyway, the first rod's in. Now we're going to rig up the second rod and put it in. Right, now after a bit of stuffing around and re-rigging, it's time to put rod number 2 in. The rod number 2 doesn't have a whole lot of line in it, so it's not going to be going out very far. I reckon literally that's probably in no more than 30 centimetres. Right, now both lines are in. The lighting is absolutely terrible, and it's not going to get much better because I'm looking straight into the sun, and I will be for the rest of the evening until sunset. The moment that sun dips behind the horizon, the lighting will get a lot better, but not for very long, and then the image quality will sort of turn crap and it starts getting dark. But anyway, that's what you get for sitting in the magnificent afternoon sun and watching the sunset. Oh, look at me rod, look at that. Oh, epic bite. Is he still there? Is he still there? Yep, I've got it. Jeez, there's only a redfin, I reckon. The way they'd pulled the rod, then I thought a big bloody carp must have grabbed it. I think it's only a little redfin. Might be a little carp. Look at that. That was an epic bite for a small redfin. Mate, calm your farm. Look at that, eh? I don't know how the GoPro light is looking at that, so I'll turn around that way. Nice little redfin. What a huge bite. The way that rod just went, I went boing, 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 and I thought, oh, look out, big carp on it. And no, just a little redfin. I went fishing earlier today over there, and I caught probably a 12 or 15 redfin. Had a wonderful time. Now I've been sitting here for probably 40 minutes. I've just had my first bite. Lures are better than worms at the moment. Just had a nibble on this rod. It's gone really slack. I don't know whether the fish is still there and swimming towards me, or whether it's let it go. It's not on it. It's not on, so I'll leave it sitting out there. Look at the bust ups out here. I can hear them. I've got half a mind to put one of these rods away and just grab me lure rod. I reckon I'd be catching redfin one after the other at the moment. The Waranga Basin at sunset. What a beautiful place. Well, the sun's been hiding behind the clouds for a while. It's been good. Now it's just come out to hit me fair in the face. There's been a couple of carp just jumping around over here in the shallows. They're not much further out than a cast length, so I'm hoping that if they move that way, that they might end up somewhere near my bait. I could handle hooking into a big carp right about now. Just getting a bit of a bite on this other rod here now. Could this be a carp? I'm surprised I haven't caught one yet. It's playing with it, whatever it is. Got him! Yeah, it's a carp. Oh. I think my GoPro battery is very low, so I don't know how much of this I'm going to get on camera, but... I've been sitting here for an hour and a half, and I've been a bit baffled as to why I haven't caught any carp. Just got to keep my eye on this other rod here while I'm fighting this, because if one of these goes around there and grabs that rod while I'm not looking, it'll pull the whole rod in. And my chances of getting it back out in such a vast waterway are very slim. Oh, how am I going to land this on this such shallow water without any gumboots on? I've been watching them sort of feed and splash around and jump around a little bit out there for a while. I was hoping one might get nice and close to my bait and find it. Right, I'm starting to get a bit of a visual. Looks around about the 60 centimetre mark, maybe not even quite that long. I've got to tire him out a bit because it's very shallow. He's going to get gravel rash when I drag it across them rocks to land it. Here we go. I'll put my rod down. And there we have it. A Waranga Basin mud marlin right on sunset. I caught it for 60 centimetres. It is. Oh, way under. 54. Hang on. 55 centimetres. Well, folks, I've just gone to put that line back in. I only to realise that I've got no sinker. I don't know what happened. I must have lost it somewhere in the battle. I wouldn't mind betting that the carp dragged it into the rocks and then just essentially snagged the sinker and then snapped it as it was swimming in. But anyway, I'm not going to rig it up now because realistically I've probably only got 10 or 15 minutes of available light left, so I'm going to pack up now.
Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.
Oh, getting a bite on this roddy, look. I've just put the other one away and I haven't gotten around to picking this one up yet, and it's getting a bite. Here it goes. Something's playing with it. I might catch another fish yet. I've already filmed my closing saying I have to film another one if I catch another fish. Something's playing with it. A little fish swimming around just in the background here. Something's definitely playing with it. Got it. Very, 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 very small. I'm guessing it's a tiny redfin. That is a tiny redfin, just as I thought. I don't know whether the GoPro is going to pick that up or not. It's a bit on the dark side now. I'll have a look. Oh yeah, it's got it. Anyway, he swallowed the hook. So I'm going to break that line, throw him back. Now I've got no lines in and I'm going to have to film another closing scene. Well folks, I've had a wonderful time here at the Waranga Basin this evening. I thought I'd catch more than I did, but I did catch 2 small redfin and 1 big carp, and I got to witness an absolutely stunning sunset. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little fishing vlog. If you have, why not give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.